we have a lot in common, you know, over the years. Like his dad being in construction, and you know, me being in the glazing business, glass business, and with my working with my dad, and you know, so it's we have a lot in common that way.
That was me. I was opening, starting YouTube.
Right, I saw that dialogue box popped up, going live. Yeah, so the plant that my sister-in-law had a lot of Sephora on it too, but it's a nice little size, you know. And I put it in a plastic bag so I could throw it in the back seat of the car and bring it back down.
Yeah.
Didn't want to throw it in the seat to get it all covered in sticky stuff, you know. Like the ones are pretty right. But I showed Bobby my little program on my cell phone. It's called the Camera Zoom, and you photograph with that app, and it's amazing how close you could get into the flower of the bud, you know, to see the trichomes. It just blows you away. Like I don't know if I could show you over I'll bring it up, but I'll see how you can see it over there.
Hey, keep it real, Wild. I sent you the link, Wild, if you want to join us. We're just bored. I was ready to get high. Real, you can come up too if you want to.
I don't know if you can see that.
Glare, yeah, I can see it. Pretty frosty.
Yeah,
Pretty frosty.
It's amazing how you get right in there and you know, pick up on the bud. So you can even go closer to that.
Oh yeah, yeah, she got some big old trichromes on them.
So he tried to download the app, and the one that I have, there's other apps that do the same thing, but it's not the same one that I have. So he gave me a little lesson on it. What's that?
Wobbs, I was just saying hi to Wobbs.
Hey, Wobbly. No fights tonight, Wobbly.
Yeah, I didn't see any on. I meant there was some boxing on. I can't remember who it was. I'm not much into boxing.
Hey, old.
Bare knuckle. At least there's a little blood.
Yeah, there was a little of that last night. Bare knuckle on last night. See Cobra around today.
I think he would. Well, Bill, he was over at Billings early this morning.
Right.
I had to go out and do some work, so I left Billings.
Yeah, it was a nice day here today, I'll tell you.
Oh, it's a beautiful day here today.
Yeah, it's supposed to be mid-July temperatures the rest of this week till Friday. No rain till Friday.
Yeah, we got 80s coming this week.
Yeah, well, close to 80, so 25, 26 Celsius, and 27 Celsius is almost a record.
I'm just afraid this winter's gonna be pretty hard though. They're talking this winter may be pretty cold and snowy for us.
I hate that white shit. That's what they call it in Quebec, all that snow. They call it white shit.
Nah, I don't want to see no snow. I don't hate the snow, but
I used to like it when I was a lot younger, not so much now, you know.
Yeah, I hate shoveling it. I didn't used to.
Oh, I hate shoveling it too. I try to get away as little as possible with my leaf blower. I have my leaf blower plugged in, and if it's light and powdery, you could just blow it away with the leaf blower.
Yeah.
But if it's heavy and wet, no chance. So you got to shovel.
What's up, Wobbs?
Not much. I thought I'd pop over and say hello. I'm just about to actually eat a Howard cookie. Supper's
Oh, yeah.
done. Yeah.
I had mine already. I had mine a half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Nobody, I didn't see anybody else live that was on my thing, so I figured I might as well go live for a while.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? I don't pick up my daughter here and leave here in about 20 minutes. I thought I'd pop in and eating a cookie, having a coffee, and
What's your daughter's name?
what's that?
I can't remember your daughter's name.
Oh, it's all good.
Well, you don't
Sharky.
want to tell me.
Sharky.
What?
Sharky.
That's her
Sharky.
name?
That's what we call her, Sharky. Yeah.
Oh, that's her nickname.
Yeah. Sorta.
Sharky. That's just like Sharky.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Same, basically the same. Wow, that's pretty interesting. She is a very, she's very, how do you say, she's a looker. You know what I'm saying, Wobbly?
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
she's a pretty awesome girl, I must say. If I was 50 years younger, I'd be chasing.
Be
I'd
careful.
chasing.
Be careful. Be careful.
Be careful what you ask for, right?
No, she's a good girl. She works hard.
She's
Had the same job now for 8 years. The day she graduated high school, she was working.
That's perfect. That's
Right?
good.
She was working.
She's-
Didn't go
she
to her
has
prom.
She has your grandson?
Yep.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And you got rid of the alcoholic husband? You got rid of
No.
him, right?
The guy's gone, right? So
He's gone, good.
yeah, she's a hard worker. Good mom. I'm happy to have her. Both my kids, all three of my kids are cool. So yeah, I show mom the picture of you standing beside a plant. And she just laughed her ass off. She goes, "Oh my god, he's fucking huge." I said, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, she doesn't realize. Wobbly took a picture of me standing beside one of the bushes, and it looks like it's half size bush, because
Yeah.
I'm standing beside it. It looks tiny.
I'll grab the picture. Trying to hold on a sec.
Yeah, I hung up that plant and I cut off all the symphoria, all the bad leaves to let it dry.
Yeah.
My
Here, turn on the camera here for a sec.
in-laws plant.
There you go. And
Yeah.
that plant is over 6 feet tall. That's how we're standing beside
I'm
it.
standing on the ground.
It makes it look puny. Just amazing. Just amazing.
That's
Yeah,
a
big
pretty good
dude.
picture, I must say.
Yeah, I'm glad I took it. Good thoughts. Oh, there we go.
Memories. Yeah, I was telling Midwest about that Zoom app. You couldn't find it.
Yeah, and then I tried the one I was able to find. It's taking me over to TikTok, and I got to download this first. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
Bullshit,
So I
right?
exited out of it. My camera on this phone, I can take a picture, and I can get up just as good as a loop. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but like the smaller lens in a loop, I can't do that much, but does the bigger lens, right?
Your magnifier went on the fritz, right?
What? Say it again?
Your little magnifier went on the fritz?
Yeah, I broke it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. You're only like $19 online. You plug it into the
Right,
back of your
right.
computer or your laptop, and there,
Yeah.
you can get in there pretty good. It lasted 3 years,
Sure.
right? So, how are you? You cutting any down mid, or got any up, or
I don't have anything outdoors.
no? But inside, you just got anything cutting down, or just same old?
I've got 2 in flower right now. Well, I got 3 in flower. They're about week 6. Week 5, maybe.
Yeah, cool. You always got something in flower.
I need to take a bunch of cuttings, and I got a bunch more to throw in the flower after they need top one more time, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start once these are all done. Clean up my room totally, and then I think I'm gonna go down to Sindor, and he's got some Sunset Sherbet clones that he's doing. And I'm gonna just grab them and just start rip right out of the gate with clones.
Yeah,
And then I can veg a couple other ones, and by the time I'm done vegging the other ones and sexing them, those clones will be ready to flower. You know what I mean? Then I got like a fucking kick-ass start, right?
Yeah.
Again,
You'll be
for the
busy
winter,
For the next couple months anyways.
What's that?
I say you'll be busy for the next couple months.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Well, almost, I got 3 down. 2 of them are pressed. And all 3, whatever remnants was I already made the hash out of that. So the way it's coming down, so I have enough spaces to fill in every once in a while, but it's like on a 5-day rotation. I got to get this done and dried and moved over here to the bags before I can press over. You know, it just, yeah, I got it together pretty quick though.
Yeah, so when you do the bubble hash, use ice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many bags of ice do you throw with the water?
I used 16 bags of ice yesterday, the day before.
16 bags?
Yeah, well, I'm doing it in a big Rubbermaid garbage can.
Ah,
Hey,
right? I do pounds and pounds and pounds, right? So, not mind you, it's all, you know, it's got the leaf and it's got all the little tiny buds, right? But still, it's a lot. And then
you have a setup like flavor with the big
better
paddle
than
and
my 5-gallon
tub,
buckets then.
the big tub and the flavor.
yeah, and what I do, Mitt, is I mix all, and I got a old like a sump pump hose going to the bottom of the Rubbermaid, drill the hole through it, flex seal it up, right? I got it raised up, so I put all my fucking leaf and everything in that big 13-gallon, give it a mix or a blend a couple of times, and drain it right into my 8 bags. Right, so I don't have to fuck around with a little bit. I can just pull the hose over the 8 bags and it just
Hey, Cobra.
right through, right? Cheers, Cobra. I can't see chat.
We're not doing fights. We should do a movie night.
Jump on up, Cobra. I didn't know anything was going on, so I was bored. Starting to get dark here.
Yeah, I got these, oh shit, my camera's not on. I got all these here that I gotta collect, right? So.
Man, you got a lot to collect.
Hey?
You gotta do something with the pucks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
RSO them, give them oil or alcohol bath. Yeah.
And then
every last drop. That's right.
exactly.
You got enough of them there. Holy smokes.
I got another full like a big freezer bag full upstairs from last year. Still, right? So they'll be fine.
There's a Showtime fight, Cobra. I can't remember who it was. Boxing. I'm not that much into boxing.
Well, I'm in, but it's a different kind of box.
Yeah, well, I sent you a link, Cobra, and it's pinned at the top if you want to come on up, or I just wanted to get high for a while with the guys.
Gonna get high. Sorry if that was loud on your ears there, Howard.
Hey, I didn't catch that.
Well, I opened a.
I didn't bother me at all.
Okay, good, perfect. Yeah, your sister did all right with that plant. Imagine if it didn't have the septoria, how nice that would have been.
Well, she was worried about it. She said something's wrong with it. It's not looking good. And I kind of had a suspicion that's what it was. And when I went over there, sure enough. You know, you're like 2 clicks away, right? Like it's the same area. So it's prevalent. But I'm trying to keep I trimmed off the leaves and I'm keeping them separate from the other plants I have hanging. I'm worried about it.
Yeah, you don't want to take that over there too much.
Cross-contaminate.
Hey, Cobra.
Just how wobbly.
Hey, how's it going? Hey.
Huh? Rookie at this shit.
You what?
I'm a rookie at this shit.
Are you?
Really?
I'm a rookie, he says. I'm a rookie.
Not a rookie, you just got too much trying to go at once.
What you guys doing?
Playing.
Getting
I
high.
was up to Wobblies today. Cobra.
Up the Wobblies, were you?
Yeah.
He wanted to take me bowling. I didn't know what he was talking about. Fuck that. I'm not going bowling. What are you talking about, Howard? No, I'm just kidding. Brought me some cookies.
Yeah, I brought some cookies, but my sister-in-law, I gave her a clone in June. And she said she doesn't know what to do with it. It's not looking good. So I figured, my wife says, you might as well go up there and cut it down for her. So that's what I did.
Little bit.
Stop by, give Wobbly some cookies, and we shot the shit for about an hour. Good time.
Yeah, I can walk.
I got home in an hour. I got there in an hour, and I got home in an hour. No traffic jams, no
Yeah.
backups, just
Perfect
rolling
timing.
along. 110.
Oh, shut up, puppy. Lila, hey, quit. Yeah, it's only bark for a second or two. That's next door neighbor.
So what's this with the cell phone?
Come on.
Huh? It's quite the zoom I got there, huh?
I don't see, only half a screen is like,
Yeah, I know, because I haven't,
oh,
minimized, whatever.
so whose yard is that? Hubble's yard?
Neighbors, across streets.
Oh, the neighbor across. the street.
Yeah, I'll back away my camera.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that's a hell of a zoom. So how could, oh. I see what you're doing. Yeah, you're creative with this.
The neighbors came out in the
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Right, I'm messing around.
Dogs are out, so
What the fuck is that?
they might be turning on the tunes in a couple of minutes. So I might have to
Hey, Para.
jump out of here. Cheers, Para.
Hey, Para. Going to sleep. Good night. Have a good sleep. Because what, it's
Sleep
2 o'clock in
well.
the morning where he's at?
Early.
Yeah,
Probably
2
1 in the
a.m.,
morning
right?
there. 1 or 2 in the morning. Far is.
Mr. Seven.
Cheers, sir. Ding ding.
Wild. What you thought of- what works with?
Bing. What's happening,
Cheers.
gents?
Here's Seven.
Hey, Seven, how's it
Thought we'd
going?
get a stone session going on.
What's that? I heard somebody wanted to get stoned.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, after we sew up some fucking
Every
socks,
day.
man.
After what?
We have
Fights
to sew
tonight,
up our
so-
socks, sorry.
Fill up your socks?
Sew up. Sewing circle.
Oh. Okay.
The old biddies are getting together.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get that
This
one.
is like the Wednesday crew. The old OGGs, the old guys.
I thought they called that darning socks.
Darting, that's right. The old wool socks, you used to dart the old wool socks when they
Yeah.
had a hole of them. Used
Yeah.
Piece
I
of
remember
hell.
my mom knitting socks, for Christ's sake. Wool socks were the best, when you go skating and get cold, wet feet, the wool would just keep
Oh,
your
yeah.
feet warm. Yeah, best. And she used to make quilts.
Tokers Den.
Got the sheep wool and got the carding boards, the two things, and lay out the stuff on it, cover it over and sew it all together, make quilts.
Oh, yeah.
With the wool.
I got a quilt on my bed now that my mother made back in the fucking 70s, I think. I got a bunch of them, man. My mother and my grandmother and my step grandmother, they all made fucking quilts and we're all knitting and darning and making all kinds of shit.
Oh, my wife's doing it for all our grandchildren.
Yeah.
Crochet. My mom still makes,
Crocheting, yeah, that's right.
my mom still at 86, she still makes jean quilts.
Is that right?
She cuts all the jeans into patches.
Yep.
And sews them all together and then puts the backing on it, and sews it all together.
Yeah, yeah.
And she gives them away.
Nice.
Yeah,
Those
Those
kind of quilts are fun. I love those kind of quilts, man.
Oh, I got a bunch of them.
They have character to them,
Oh yeah, I've got one my grandmother made for me when I was a baby. So
Nice.
it's packed up. I don't get it out. So
Yeah, the wife's grandmother, Harriet, she used to, she had a heavy duty industrial sewing machine. And she used to sew canvas tents, you know, the
Yeah.
canvas with this. And she
Yeah.
got very, very well known with the fire department in Toronto. They were asking her to make canvas bags so they could carry their equipment around in it. You know, she did a boat cover for a buddy of mine, canvas
Yep.
boat cover on a bass boat. She was like, that was her pastime. Grandma making canvas tents.
No kidding.
No kidding. And after she passed maybe 15 years ago, we inherited the sewing machine. So I've got this industrial, heavy duty strength sewing machine sitting in the basement in the corner. They didn't know what to do with it. I said, well, I'll take it.
So what do you do with it?
Nothing. It sits in the corner. It sits in the corner of the basement. It's like,
Well,
one
why
of
don't you
those,
fucking make some fucking tents or something, man?
yeah, I should, but you need lots of space. You need a big table
Oh,
to
yeah.
spread this stuff out on.
Yeah.
And you need a work area. You gotta have, we have no space in my house. It's cramped. Every room is packed.
You know, if
Yeah.
I can get a dumpster in, throw half that shit out.
We have a serger too, so I have a serger too, so. That's a
Nice.
sewing machine with 3 needles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Got 3 needles on the serger.
My mother had a
It's
surgery.
made for doing the seams of the jeans and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
And seams of the jeans where they triple them up when you're going through all that big layer of material. A bipolar gamer. Well, let's see, I've been Midwest Toker since 1974, so I was a midnight toker then, but
50 years.
Well, I've been Mr. Seven since that was
Now you
my
can't step fucking
my
past.
first
midnight.
email.
The Claw. Mr. Seven, the Claw.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's about to get loud over here next door, so, okay, I'm gonna jump out, go get my
Okay,
daughter. and
Wally, yeah.
we'll
Right,
talk to
Bob.
you shortly.
See
Thanks,
you
man.
up.
See you
thanks,
later.
bye.
Thanks, man. Ciao.
Cheers.
I'm smoking on my super lemon haze again.
That's some good tasting weed. I like that.
If it was a better producer, I'd be growing it a lot because it gets you pretty high too, so.
Right.
But it's not like the Gorilla Glue high where it stones you out, so.
True.
How's your cookies hanging up? Hanging in?
What's that? Oh, I ate all those motherfuckers.
All
man.
gone?
Oh yeah, man. I have another.
What do you-
I get
two or
another
three a day?
fucking another fucking chunk of fucking half of what I had for can of coconut butter, whatever you want to call it, you know.
The oil, coconut oil.
Canola oil, yeah. No, it's coconut oil.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got half of it. I gotta make another batch.
sure.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm
I'm gonna do what you said though. I'm only gonna make like a fucking half a dozen cookies and then freeze the
Yeah.
rest.
Use an ounce to 1 cup. Use 1 cup at a time or a cup and a quarter, because you're gonna lose a little bit stuck in the weed. But I let it cool down and wrap it in a saran wrap. I put it in a J cloth. and
Yeah.
Straighten it, and then I wrap it in saran wrap and poke a hole in the little saran wrap, and I squeeze it. So the coconut oil comes out the hole in the pockets.
Right.
Instead of getting it all over your hands, like make your hands slippery.
Yeah.
But an
yeah.
ounce is a perfect size to hold. I don't know for my hand, maybe your hand's different, but for
You
squeezing.
got a pretty big paw there, man.
Yeah, I know.
I had that shit in a big fucking bag and it was hot as fuck too, man. I was
You gotta
ah!
wait till it's cold. You gotta
What?
let it cool down.
Oh no, you get it all out while it's hot, man.
No.
Oh, come on, man up, Howard. My hands turned a little red when I was done. Big fucking
I
deal.
say red and
But nice-
blistered. Second
I think I
degree
got a
burn.
nice buzz too because I fucking absorbed it all fucking through my hands. It
through
was
your
hot and
skin,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get wobbly cookies. My last 8, I baked them up this morning before I went there and gave the last 8 of my last batch.
Every person I gave a
Not
bunch of
that
them
strong.
cookies away, you know. And fucking, I had a few people didn't fucking believe me that they were my weed cookies, man. They're like, fuck you, these ain't weed cookies. I'm like, just wait an hour, dude, you'll see. My son gave his friend one, and his friend is like, oh, fuck, all right, give me another one of those motherfuckers. This didn't do anything, man. He ate another one. And my son goes, he was fucked up, man. He goes, he was so fucked up, man. He was telling everybody, oh, I don't even got a buzz, man. And he goes, he was doing some stupid shit. But yeah, they're tasty for sure.
Wait, how strong you made them? Twice the strength of what mine are.
You think so?
Yeah, I used 3 times the weed. What do you think? Or 1.5 times the weed that I put in it. I put
That's why
an ounce and a half.
you know, I mean, you gotta, Howard, you gotta go,
Yeah, I know.
you gotta go big.
Gusto.
Go big or
That's
go
right,
home,
I
man.
agree.
You know?
Boy, if I
I
ever
agree.
teach my wife how to cook up brownies like that or cookies, I'd be in trouble.
I'll send you the recipe.
I'll tell you what, man. I like that. Man, I have never slept so fucking good as I do.
That's
on
right.
One of those cookies, man.
That's right. Every day,
All right, I'll take the recipe. Good. I'll see if I can
6
convince my
o'clock,
wife to
7
make it.
o'clock, I have a cookie and then I sleep
Yeah,
at
you know, I mean,
midnight, and I sleep
that's
like a
right. About
log.
7 o'clock, you have the cookie, and then you get a couple of nice hours of buzzing, and then it's like, see you later. I'm going to fucking bed, man. I go to bed about 10,
That's right.
and I'll actually sleep all fucking night too, man. Not fucking be tossing and turning like
That's
usual.
right. That's right. That's what I do.
But yeah,
Exactly.
I like that fact.
So relaxing. It's
It's the Lord Kush that I'm smoking and grew. It's fucking fast, you know.
What is it?
Is that the
Lord
fast stuff?
Kush is what it's called.
Yeah.
45.
the
fast stuff?
Wait, what's
45
camera?
Yeah, looks good. Looks good.
I mean, from seed on July 1st, I started it, and I'm smoking it now.
No
From
shit.
seed popped, seeded,
You
you
know?
know,
I
started
fucking
on July 1st.
I smashed my fucking thumb on the 4th of July. Look at my fucking thumbnail hasn't grown back yet.
Weed grows faster than that.
I'm telling you, I never would have thought it would have took that long. It's almost out. I had a big black mark on there. That finally fucking went away. But yeah, I said to my wife, I said, I was doing and I didn't smash it. I got pinched when I was backing out a screw on the end of my screw gun between that and the board.
Yeah.
I crushed it. But
Ouch.
yeah, I was like, oh, fuck, that really hurt. And she's laughing at me. She goes, I thought you drilled a hole in your finger. I go, no, worse. I said, no, my fucking thumbnail is gonna fall off. It's fucking pain in the ass. But yeah, that was on July 4th, man. Here we are. It's almost fucking October 4th now, and this fucking thing's still going.
October 4th.
What's that?
Still September. Still September.
Yeah, it's
till
September
tomorrow.
3rd. 4 more fucking days. It's gonna be October 4th.
That's right.
And my
Basically,
fucking,
showing that, 3 months and I'm smoking my weed, and I got a good amount of it out there.
that's pretty good, man.
I thought it was. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not the best weed, but it gets you high, that's for sure. 25% is what they say, but who knows?
I don't know. I got some weed from that Rugged Roots company up in Maine, and it was that's what it said. It was 25%, man. And holy fuck, man, that shit got you fucked up, man. I mean, just one hit. I was, on a little pipe I have up at my cabin. I was really surprised how good
It's
it
the
was.
fresh
man.
air. It's the fresh air.
It could
You're not in
be.
the city. It's the oxygen.
It-
That's what it is. You're
I'm telling you,
hyperventilating
man,
that
it's
shit.
probably got something to do with it. Plus, you're in a much better mood. I'm in a better mood. now.
That's right. That's right. You gotta
Yeah.
enjoy the atmosphere where you are. I always liked it out in the boat, out there fishing in the boat.
Yeah,
chip
that's the
one
best
up or-
one.
Oh,
I love fishing out there, man.
You smoke on your boat?
What's that?
look at
You
the boat.
smoke on your boat?
Fucking right, I
Yeah.
do, man. I'm out there getting baked all the fucking time.
Okay, I just wondering. I mean, I know that, they're fucking watching you out there, right?
I don't give a fuck. You can watch me get fucking stoned, man. That's fucking legal in Maine. Everybody else is out there fucking tipping beers. And I'll just say, I ain't driving the fucking boat, man. I make my daughter drive it. It's a big fucking lake, I mean, and besides, man, they make their appearance out there from what I've seen, because I've personally haven't seen the man out there. Okay. But they make their because there's so many fucking lakes, and our lake is not very well fucking used. Most people that use it live on the lake, so there's not a whole lot of speedboat, jet skis, that type of thing on the lake. You know what I mean? Because we are pretty far up. So, but they
Yeah,
make their
fucking Maine
appearance out
too.
there.
I mean,
They make their appearance around there once or twice, 1 or 2 weekends at the beginning of the season. And they go around and they ticket a whole bunch of motherfuckers, and they fuck with people over their registrations and shit. And then you never fucking see them again.
yeah.
Because I didn't see them. They were out busting balls one weekend up there. My neighbor was telling me, and he goes, they were right out in the cove over here with their binoculars, looking at everybody's boat, making sure that they were all registered, And it's like they didn't get nothing else to do, I guess. But yeah, I've never seen them. So yeah, I don't bring a whole bunch of weed with me. Just when I'm smoking, bring a big fat fucking cone with me, and puff on.
I
that.
heard one of you guys say that the other day. I was like, wow, it sucks. You can't smoke out in the boat.
Oh no, fuck that. If I was driving by myself, I'd just be careful. Just keep my eyes open more. But if someone else is driving the boat, I don't give a fuck, Who cares, man?
Buddy of mine had a 18-foot bass boat. And we took that up to northern Quebec one year. We had downriggers put on electric downriggers.
Oh yeah.
They're fishing for lake trout in this big lake, lake trout. Lake Winnewash. What a place that was. Holy smokes.
Yeah, you see, I used to go up to the Rangeley Lakes up in northwestern Maine, and you'd see all the guys out there with those downriggers because that lake was so fucking deep.
Deep, yeah. You got
Yeah, it was a
take the
really
lure down.
Because I didn't know what they were
Yeah,
at first.
Fish finder, downriggers.
Yeah.
We had it all. It was a beautiful boat. 150 on the back with a 10-horse trolling motor.
Yeah. Nice.
Beside it. Yeah, big Burke.
Some of those bass boats, man. I see one going across the fucking lake a couple of years ago. They had to be doing 60. Like, damn, look at that fucking thing go, man. It was chine walking across the water, man. The whole fucking thing was out of the fucking water, like fuck.
So up on northern Georgian Bay, there's a place called Key River, and his brother-in-law, my buddy John, his brother-in-law, his name's John. So the two Johns and I, we go up to Key River, and we put the boat in the water, and we're going down the river, and we're noticing, it's pretty shallow here until you get up the bay. Then it drops off from 25 feet. There's these cliffs, like underwater cliffs that drops from 25 feet to 85 feet.
Oh no
Like
shit.
within a foot and a half, the thing just drops like straight up. And we didn't find out, we were going the other way. We were at 85 feet, trolling at 40, and all of a sudden it's 16. What? Stop the boat. The downriggers are right into this freaking wall. That's how we figured it out the other way. But the second day, we stayed overnight. We went out the next day, and this thing goes like 40 miles an hour, right?
Oh yeah.
And we're ripping down this river, and we don't know. We know where we're going, but there's a channel, split in a channel, and one channel goes one way, and the channel goes the other way. And we're going 40 miles an hour, and he takes the left channel. At about 100 yards in front of us, there's a guy in a boat fishing, and he stands up, and he gives us a wave. He's waving his arms. And John, stop the boat, stop the boat. And he just pulls it down. It's coming off plane.
Yeah.
And we look down, and there's 6 inches of water, and it's a rock shelf.
Ooh.
We just come and boom, 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 stop right there. Otherwise, it would have ripped off the ass end of the motor. We would have been flying in the air.
Yeah,
And if this guy wasn't there standing to wave his arms at us, we would have been hitting at 40 miles an hour. There's 6 inches of rock. Like 6 inches of water.
Yeah, fucking dangerous
Crazy.
Dan driving the fucking boat, man.
Crazy shit was going down.
Here's villain.
Hey,
Two
Billy.
bass boats are 100 miles an hour plus.
Imagine that.
This one was going 40. We were going 40 miles
Yeah, they
an
ought to
hour.
get their quick kick.
Yeah, I know. Them it's usually them big fat fucking Yahoo dudes fucking driving them bass boats too, man.
We're gonna hit all the different spots in a certain amount of hours, right? We give it 6 hours to fish.
I ain't seen one go 100 miles an hour, but I see them go really fucking fast, man. faster than you need to go fishing. Man.
That's a pretty small boat to go that fast.
Yeah, boy.
Not be a racing boat.
Right.
Hey, villain, hop
What's
on up.
happening, dude? Oh.
Who's out of the dark? Who was out of the dark there?
Yeah, they do good. It all depends how big lakes they're on. I mean, some of
Yeah.
them, they're huge, they fish on.
That's true. I remember watching there's not many fishing shows on like they used to be, man.
Right.
Back in the day in the 90s, there was like a shitload of fucking fishing.
Red Fisher.
Pretty sure they have websites and all that, you know?
Yeah, now they have that fucking knucklehead from fucking Tennessee, and then the fucking dude with the blonde hair that used to come straight down in his eyes, man, Jimmy fucking Johnson or something. But they had they would be on them lakes and they go, oh yeah,
Who fights tonight, villain?
it's 16 fucking miles down to the fucking fishing hole he wanted to go to or something, you know.
No UFC tonight.
No
real
fights.
fights at all.
There was boxing on,
Yeah, well, that's
Showtime.
fights I care about.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, but that's like me. Yeah, I'm not much in the.
Big
Yeah.
fucking pillows.
It's like pillow fighting.
Yeah, there's nothing on VIP bucks.
Movie night.
Well, then we get into the whole what movie, you know? I'm trying to please everybody, so.
Just play Apocalypse Now.
Sucks.
Put Apocalypse Now on it.
Apocalypse Now. I remember the first time I seen that movie, I was
Yeah.
Listen,
Crazy.
I would think a lot of the Army guys wouldn't like that one too much. Sorry.
We were gonna
I
play
watched-
that one.
you guys
We were
ever
gonna play
see,
that one time and Brian was complaining, we were
Wait,
worried about
yeah.
Brian.
Didn't like it.
did you guys ever see the big red one
Yeah.
with Lee Marvin? I have the DVD. I watched that the other night up at my camp. I forgot how long that movie was. I thought it was a lot shorter. Good movie though. I like it.
PT 109.
That's JFK story, right? 109.
Right, PT 109.
Then you get what, Platoon with Charlie Sheen. That's a good war movie.
Villain says Full Metal Jacket for watching Warshed. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. No. Even though I know it's fake.
That's a great fucking movie.
They're all good movies, but you know, you
How
watch
about the Magnificent Seven?
You know, I
Like
mean,
that.
That's a good movie too.
Yul Brynner?
No, the new one,
Brynner.
the new mate with what's his name? Denzel there.
We should go back to cowboy stuff, all the Western stuff, you know? Ain't no one can
Let's
worry about
get some
that.
old John
What about
Wayne.
what was that one? The Quick and the Dead. That was a good one.
Fistful of Dollars.
Oh, that far spaghetti westerns. Those are all great. Those are all good movies. All them old Clint Eastwood movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no talking either. I like that.
Good
My,
music.
my wife was always a big fan of the spaghetti westerns, man. She watched all of them before I did, I think.
The Dirty Harry series.
I was never a big Dirty Harry fan. I always thought they were kind of corny.
We grew up watching The Lone Ranger and Bonanza and well, there's a couple more of them we grew up watching. I can't remember since I'm getting old, but
You know, when I was in the firehouse, the guys that I worked with were, 5 to 10 years older than me, just like you are to me. And
Yeah.
they said the same thing. See, when I was a kid, I didn't watch those shows. I didn't watch Bonanza or the cowboy shows. I mean, when I was a little kid, like
Big Valley. Bonanza.
my mom had pictures of me wearing the cowboy outfits and all that. But when I was about 5, it became the spaceman. I wanted to be a spaceman.
An astronaut.
and
They must have landed
astronaut,
on the moon,
because
right?
that's what was going on in the world. Remember
That's
the Apollo
right. Space
missions and all that.
Apollo.
So you were a kid when you went through the disco era.
The disco era was what, in the 70s.
70s, yep.
Yeah, see, I was born 63, so 73, I was 10. My sister was a we used to call it, she was a fucking disco chick if there ever was one, man. Tall, skinny, and boy, could she fucking dance. And she was all in, and I remember it was funny, man. She was fucking devastated because in Massachusetts, the drinking age was 18. So she's fucking like 18 and going to the clubs with all her friends, man, they're having a good old fucking time. 19, and then they just go, we're changing the fucking drinking age to fucking 21.
Yeah.
And no, we're not grandfathering anybody in.
Well, that's when I grew up here. It's always been 21 in Indiana, but in Illinois it was 19. And I only
really?
lived 30 miles from Illinois, so we
Right, right.
get drunk on the weekends.
Yeah, for sure.
But it really didn't matter. We had a bar
I was
down.
gonna say, I never fucking listened to the
You could go
rules,
in the
man.
back door.
We had a bar room in Somerville. The what was the name of it? I forget. And anyway, we go to the back door as teenagers, and they tell us a 6-pack for fucking $6. It's a buck of beer. We're like, oh, they didn't give a fuck how old you were. We're like, yeah, fucking everybody get a 6-pack, man. We'd be fucking rolling on fucking Sundays, man. It's like, who cares how much it is, What's up, Humble?
Hey, how about
KC and the Sunshine Band. There you go.
some Donna Summer?
Yeah, Hubble was talking about Trooper the other day. Cobra played that Trooper music, and he
Yes.
didn't like it.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
that gay song that Humble
So,
wanted to listen to.
Yeah, so the band and 13 others are having all these old rock and roll bands, Canadian bands are having their plaques put in the side, the Walk of Fame in Toronto.
Oh no kidding.
13 bands. They're,
Yeah.
can't remember all the Canadian groups at the times. They've been together for years. There's 13 of them putting in plaques. Yeah. The Trooper's one of them. It's funny.
That is funny. We were just talking about them too. Talking about a band that I never heard of. There's a lot of bands that I was surprised that were, I didn't know. I don't know where the fuck bands are from, but I was surprised a lot of bands that I liked over the years that were Canadian bands. There's a fucking lot of fucking bands come out of Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Stomp and Tom Connors. There you go. There's a little famous guy.
Yeah.
Mitch, you got to
Gordon Lightfoot's
guess
another one.
who you
Gordon
know.
Lightfoot, right?
Yeah, guess who?
Yeah.
Lighthouse, the band Lighthouse, and Rush,
Yeah.
and
Rush, right?
Guess Who? Guess Who are Canadian?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Alice Cooper was.
Then you could say Bachman Turner Overdrive could be,
Bachman Turner, yeah, that's
could be, since Randy Bachman he's
Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
He's part of the Who, or the Guess Who.
Guess Who, right? The Tragically Hip.
Tragically Hip, yeah.
Burton Cummings and Randy Bachman.
Well, we even had Paul Anka.
Neil
Yeah.
Young.
Think about it.
Celine too, right? Isn't that Celine?
Celine's in bad shape, I'll tell you. She's got some kind of disease. It's just
Yeah, I thought she
Just-
did.
she's just disintegrating. She's disintegrating right before your eyes.
Somebody told me she just
She's
died.
really bad. She hasn't died yet, but she's
No?
close. She, looks really bad, like really bad. Like Mick Jagger, I saw him last week on one Jimmy Fallon talk show or whatever. He
Yeah.
was looking pretty old. but she looks even worse than he does.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Fucking-
sad.
That fucking
It's,
Jagger though, that motherfucker, he's in fucking better shape than fucking anybody, man.
I know.
He has a
Almost.
fucking whole gymnasium that comes with him on tour. He exercises every day. He runs around like a maniac on the fucking stage.
Stage, yep.
I didn't know that. Nickelback is Canadian.
Nickelback is.
Is that right? I didn't know.
Yeah.
that.
I'm doing a little lookup of.
Yeah.
The bands, right? Not too good with names, but tunes. I
But
remember.
I was looking
remember
at
the
those,
tunes really well.
Those sprinter vans, camper vans and stuff, right?
Sprinters, yeah, the big ones. tall ones.
Yeah, they're fucking, they're really nice, man.
Oh,
So fucking,
80 grand.
yeah, 80 grand if you get one stripped out. Like a cargo van, then you can do it
Right,
yourself
and
and turn it into a
yourself the
camper van,
interior, Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so I was looking at this fucking one. It was a Airstream. It was all done up nice, man. It was like
Right.
really fucking fancy, man. So I was like, well, that's probably like 100 grand, right? 150 grand.
Shania Twain.
So I
Brian
look up the
Adams,
fucking
wow.
price. It was 235,000.
Yeah.
I was like,
Wow.
oh.
I think
For an
for 235
Airstream.
Yeah, it was a Mercedes chassis with a camper on it built by Airstream.
Oh, yeah. Airstream.
In other words, Airstream just bought- They buy the stripped out fucking models, the
Yeah.
Mercedes, and then they build them out, And then Winnebago has one too. Theirs was like 150,000.
I like the big ones, the full size buses, and the
Yeah, but
size
did you
of-
ever ride in one of them fucking things?
Aluminum's not cheap.
True. But even the little Airstream, little fucking trailers,
Yeah.
the little ones, they have this like 16-foot one. The thing's like $45,000.
Yeah. I used to have an old one.
Yeah,
Somebody gave it to me.
No kidding.
Yeah.
A lot of people are getting a hold of the old ones and restoring them.
Bad news.
Wait.
I had to haul it about 50 miles and I hauled it out to the deer camp. So we used it to camp in during the winter
Sure.
deer season.
Yeah, right.
But it's free given to me. All I had was the gas to get it. So fuck it.
Yeah. Nice.
Hell, I probably could scrap it and got that much money for the aluminum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but they're getting really popular now. I mean, you go to campgrounds and you see quite a few of the Airstreams. A lot of them have big red numbers on the end because they belong to like some Airstream club, and they have little rendezvous here and there where they
Yeah.
all fucking meet up, and there's fucking like thousands of them there, which
Part
is
of the
cool, I
culture.
suppose. If you're into that sort of thing, I mean,
Everybody has their own little niche, whatever they like doing the best, they do, right?
yeah, exactly. But we've seen them a bunch of places, and finally we had a woman and three of her friends, 4 women, were backing into a site beside us, and I watched them, and I don't butt in unless somebody's having an issue getting in. I'll help them out if they want help, But this lady knew what she was doing. She fucking backed that fucker right in like a 30-foot Airstream,
Yeah.
And so they were really friendly. We were talking to them the whole time we were there. And I finally asked them, I said, what's that fucking number? And she goes, oh, 8605. She goes, that's me. And she goes, my Airstream number in the Airstream club and da. So she goes, when we go to these meets, and she goes, you always invite people back to your trailer for a drink. And she goes, you just tell them I'm in 8605 over at this side of the park or whatever. And then, because all the fucking trailers are identical, they're all silver trailers, So you look with one with the number that has
Yeah.
that people tell you,
Address, the
yeah,
address.
it's like their address when they're in those kind of parks, I guess,
Yeah, I don't fit the trailer too well, I'll tell you that.
No,
No way. I don't hardly fit the bus.
no, you have to get a fifth wheel. The fifth wheel trailers, man, you could stand up in those things easy, man. Some of them have fucking ceiling fans in them.
Oh, yeah.
They're fucking
He's
huge.
6'9", man. I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, man,
Especially
you
in the
could-
especially in the kitchen areas and the living area,
well, I
yeah.
mean, in the bedrooms in my fifth wheel, I could hardly stand up in the fucking,
Yeah, I couldn't stand up in my bedroom.
you know. But in the living areas, man, they're fucking plenty fucking tall enough. Look at villain with the upside down pineapple. They were talking about that on some lady was on a cruise ship. And the neighbors kept having people coming into their room.
Well, that happened to us at England.
The pineapple people.
We're at a bed and breakfast in York, England. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, this drunk Scotsman wanders into the room. The door was unlocked. Hey, buddy, you're in the wrong room. Oh, sorry, very sorry, bud. And just 5 minutes later, the door opens again. He comes back in. Get the hell out. You're in the wrong room, buddy. Get out of here. So in the morning, we're having breakfast. We tell the owner of the bed and breakfast, we had some ghosts visiting us last night. Ghosts, she says, yeah. I said, a drunken Scotsman wandered in our room at 2 in the morning. It was funny.
The Flying Scotsman.
Yeah, one day I'm having lunch at this Indian fella taps on my window. I'm sitting in my bed and he taps on the window. And I roll down the window and I says, yeah. He says, excuse me, laddie, I'm looking for the Belfield Avenue. This Indian fella, like from India, with this heavy Scottish accent. And
Oh, yeah.
I just said, holy shit, man, where did you get that accent? He said, I'm from Scotland. He said, born in India, but I was grown in Glasgow, you know.
Yeah.
He's going with the heavy accent. So I told him which way to go and I had a big laugh. It was funny.
Yeah, you just never know, man.
Yeah, it just freaked me right out. This guy's got a Scottish accent and he's an Indian fellow. He's waiting for different dialect.
Well, that was like we see people from all over the world come through, where I worked, and the funniest thing was when a guy, black gentleman, come up and he had the most heavy fucking English accent I ever fucking heard. Just from London. He just grew up. He was born and raised in London.
Right, born and raised in.
Yeah,
with
it was
the
just
accent they inherited.
Yeah,
Hey,
he just
I met a colored fella, and he spoke perfect Ukrainian.
yeah.
Yeah, that took me back a ways. Like, holy.
There's
I never
videos
met
out there
anybody
where this
before.
American kid goes around, like he was in an Asian country. I'm not sure which one, but hi Samantha. And he speaks fluent Malaysian or Taiwanese or whatever, And the girl comes over and tries to speak broken English to him because she can see he's an English kid. And he goes, oh, hi, yeah, blah, blah. And the lady's like,
Yeah, really.
it was funny, man. It's like they just don't expect it,
Yeah, we're gonna have a Indian summer coming up next week.
Yeah,
It was supposed to be up in the 80s, yeah.
It'll be beauty for next 5, 6 days, 7 days.
that New York City's getting flooded out, so
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Unbelievable. It's 6 inches of rain in like 10 hours.
No shit.
yeah.
Oh, shit. Everything was flooded down to a foot of water on every street. A foot of water, no drain.
These two washed out.
They had one area where they recorded like 3 or 4 inches in an hour.
No kidding.
We had a storm go through about 4 or 5 years ago in Toronto. And we have a highway 427, and the highway was shut down because there was 3 feet of water across the highway. They couldn't handle the amount of deluge, the
Right.
rain. Everything came to a stop. Everything was like, that was it. Couldn't go anywhere.
Yep.
You're stuck in it. You're stuck. That's it. A couple hours, anyways.
I've
With
been
cakes, just coffee and cannabis.
storms like that.
Torrential downpours, yeah.
I go for coffee.
I was in a couple stores driving and I had to pull over and stop. It was so bad you couldn't see. The wipers couldn't keep up with the amount of rain.
Well, get your fucking coffee. Don't try and con his wife into making him coffee. Get off your fucking lazy ass and go get your own coffee.
Yeah, sticking up for you now.
Oh, honey, I could go for some coffee. You're lucky she can't
Hey,
hear.
I took her out to dinner
You're
today, man.
just lucky she
She had
can't
stuff
hear me,
cooked tonight.
man.
Went to Outback. Oh, it was good. Damn, was that good?
Where'd you go? Outback?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went. We go to this restaurant called the Fours, and it's just American fare. And we went, but they got a fucking burger you could die for, man. And
I love the bloomin' onion. I've been craving onion rings recently.
oh no kidding.
And I got a bloomin' onion today, and oh, was it good?
Oh, yeah.
I cheated on my diet.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll cheat every now and again, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm still fucking losing weight.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh, Villain wants me to make you coffee. Would you like coffee? Oh, she doesn't drink coffee. Want cocoa?
What's Samantha?
Villain's suggesting I make her coffee.
No, I didn't say I got my coffee.
No, Villain is suggesting that I make you coffee.
Oh, no.
He's
I
a,
don't
he's a
do
nice
that.
guy. At least he pretends to be a nice guy. But ask Jeannie behind the scenes, and oh boy. Yeah. That's what I was saying the other night about I'd be surprised about if Jeannie doesn't give you a crap about hanging the weed in the house. Because mine's on the front porch, and damn, it stinks on the front porch. And you have a lot more weed.
Yeah,
A lot
boy.
fucking more.
Yeah, he's talking about hanging that all up on the second
Yeah,
floor.
yeah. Oh my gosh, it's gonna.
You better put in a good fucking ventilation system. up
Oh
there.
my gosh.
That whole house is gonna stink. And then all your clothes and everything, man.
All the insulation's gonna absorb it. Oh boy.
Yeah. I'd rethink that, man. You can hang it outdoors there.
That's why I got a couple carbon filters.
Well, I don't know. It's getting to be November. You think you're gonna be able to hang it outdoors? It's gonna be freezing up there pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, having carbon filter would definitely help, but then you're talking power all the time and got windows up there. That's good.
Cause I know if it wasn't for my carbon filters, I'd be shit out of luck.
Right.
Yeah, people come in my front door and they're like, holy crap.
And there's still certain times, like when I'm harvesting or trimming, that it's almost not enough for 2 carbon filters.
You grow it too strong. You're growing it too strong. The filters can't keep up with the potency. Very potent.
Well, it don't have to be that potent to stink, so.
Isn't that a judgment of the strength that how strong it smells is the how potent it is? I like
I
to,
grew outside, I had a old barn, well, a big old shed. And I would hang it in there and I would pull plants up whole, root ball and all. And I would wrap it with the towels I had soaked with sugar water and hang them upside down and let them dry like that.
Oh, no kidding.
That was there's the old,
Old school way.
old school,
Yeah, yeah.
wives' tale.
Coffee.
Thinking that all that sugar water was gonna they could all go down into the buds.
Hey, can't hurt. I got those two wild plants that grew in my fucking garden. They're fucking things, man. They're not real bushy, but they're about 12 feet fucking tall.
Now,
Yeah, they look really good. Like big fucking colas on them, man. Bigger than my arm, and they're fucking giant, big like that around. I've been checking for bugs. I haven't seen anything. No bugs,
When
bug
you gonna
rot,
chop
nothing.
them? When you gonna chop them?
I don't know. I'm just waiting, man. Just waiting. It's
Hey,
getting
matey,
close.
mate.
What's that, man?
matey mate, I'm saying hi.
Oh, what's
Haven't
up,
seen you
Manny?
for a long
Yeah,
time.
so I don't.
Of course, I don't go live very well.
They're not all yellowed yet. You know the other leaves. So I'm just
Right,
kind of.
right.
I go look at them every day, man. You know, we had a bunch of rain lately, so but we're gonna get some sun next few days. So we'll see how they look.
Watch for the bud rot. It's a nice dry weather.
Cheers, matey meat. Nuggy ever get up to help you prepare for tomorrow? Right? You'll show up tomorrow?
Well, it's tomorrow.
I think it's when people start showing up at Billings, and then on Monday or Tuesday, Maga's showing up, I think. But you know, I'm not doing it this year, so
I thought they still had 3 weeks to go.
that's what Nuggy says about the plants, yeah. But then I heard him also say that they were gonna take down 2. So but I don't know.
You gotta start sometime, and you just don't cut them all down at the same time.
Way, I
Two
wouldn't think they
now,
would.
three,
I mean,
two, three, whatever. Stagger it out, so you know. The workload is like,
oh,
spread the workload instead of just dumping
He
yourself.
went to town. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's meeting up with, what's his name? MedFit. And that one that lives close to you.
you gonna move in with MedPet?
I don't know. I was just joking.
Me too.
Terrible joke. Yeah. I would have been harvesting my plants last week. Or this last week. Could have been a good year outdoors around here. Hadn't been that cool yet. Couple of nights it got down to about 45 and that's it. Other than that, it's still been in the 50s at night, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna run a bunch up in Maine next year. Find a nice sunny spot on my lot, just let them run.
You know, hang on, say,
What? What? Laughing at me.
Told you you had enough. Well, she give it back to you.
Get
Isn't
back
that
to
nice? You had enough. You give it back to her right away. Look.
He smokes more than he does, man.
He does?
Oh, absolutely.
She's a chimney at night. I'm telling you. She'll smoke down a fucking joint and like all by herself in like 30 seconds. It seems like
I know 30 seconds.
no 30 seconds.
Bet at 30.
Well, I always have to go out. Always.
Yeah, because you hold on, you don't keep smoking.
Well, you're a chimney. But I'm an all-day smoker. She's not. She doesn't smoke the other day.
But I used to be.
Everything in moderation.
I don't smoke all day either.
So I do every day, all day.
As a rule of thumb, I don't smoke before noon.
Good for you. Some days you just light a joint and it's like, uh-oh.
Well,
I ain't gonna get a whole lot done today.
It'll be like 11 o'clock and I'm thinking, damn, and it's pouring outside and
What?
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
today
thank you.
was. It was a shitty day here. And I woke up, my back was just fucking junk. And I was like, man, I ain't doing shit. Watch videos all day, got stoned.
I get shit done when I get stoned in the morning. I really do.
What's that?
I get shit done. I get up, I smoke my joint in the morning, drink my
Yeah.
coffee, and then get my stuff done. Mowing lawns or whatever I gotta do.
Yeah, yeah.
We went out to dinner today, like 2:30. We went out to dinner. 2:30, we went out to dinner, and it was good. It was kick ass. We were not really busy, and
Oh, it's Tuesday?
yeah, 2:30 in the afternoon. I came home. I was all full. I took a nap for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, Guess it's some things to be said for being old.
Well, you know you're old when you can get the senior discount.
That doesn't
Yeah.
mean-
Yeah, it was Saturday. I was hoping it's not. We'll be before 4. We're gonna make out like a
You gotta be
bandit.
like fucking 63 around here to get the senior discount.
55 around here usually. But at this place, you had to have the AARP card official.
Oh, right.
no, I'm over all that age, so. Howard and I don't have to worry about 65. We done seen it.
I've been smoking the same way since I was fucking 14. Wake and bake every day. It's like I bet there's been less than 1 month total. Well, maybe more than that. I don't know. But not a whole lot of time that I haven't smoked when I woke up.
Well, I just grew up sort of a farm boy where you did your chores in the morning. You got up, got
Yeah,
your coffee, your breakfast, did your chores.
Get high, then go do your chores.
yeah.
And then you had time to fuck off, so.
Yes, I got my spoon. Thank you, my love.
Except when it was harvest season like it is now, then you're setting in tractors or combines 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah, I never had any work like that to do.
That's a long time in the machine, man.
I mean, these big farmers got these big, nice machines with air conditioning
Oh,
and,
nowadays, yeah.
I could never afford anything like that with
No.
only having, 60 acres to farm.
Well, I was watching a documentary and they said that there's companies that they call and that's what they do. They go around and they harvest fields for farmers.
Yeah,
No shit.
but they mainly do that through the Midwest, so.
Yeah.
Through the plains, they start
Such
a
vast
path all the way
quantities.
North Dakota, all the way south through the wheat fields and. they'll
There's
start
quite a
with
few
the
in Michigan
flax-
to do that.
the Flax and sunflowers up in North Dakota. And they just worked
Pieced
their way
out the
up.
whole fields, you know, and had
Yeah,
other
They
places.
do it. They have 10 combines, a gang of combines, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Just one.
yeah.
Yeah, those big fucking machines are worth fucking, fucking $750,000 or more, aren't they?
Some of them are $1 million.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, Bill and I know, hey, 8 hours cutting hay, hell, they actually got 4 cuttings this year. We got 4 good cuttings this year around out here.
No kidding.
I was gonna
Making
get
hay.
fat.
Just making hay.
Of course,
Yeah, coffee's good.
the cattle farmers around here, they'll cut silage too, so they'll go out through the cornfield and cut the corn stalks down, and then bury it, let it sit there and rot, and then feed it to the cattle.
Audio potato farms.
They were farmed, they could make
Yeah,
lots of vodka.
Yes, but only if you gotta pick a movie. Somebody have a movie night. Come on,
What are you saying? What?
we have a movie night. I'm
What,
bored.
tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
Oh, okay.
I'm bored silly.
All right.
You know, so sitting around watching you guys is, okay, but
Well, that's.
do the same with me. Look at
I
me.
I suggested that an hour
know,
ago.
I'll probably be bored watching a movie too, so.
I know, right?
Like I said, the last time I watched a movie is the last time I was at one of the movie nights, and that's probably a year ago.
So what's your favorite movie of all time then?
My favorite movie of all time. None of them. They're all fake.
That's why the movies.
They're all fake movies. I mean,
I know. So what, you got like a documentary?
something that would be real life, actual real life. Not some script written, something real life. Hey, well, we could, what was this? The Sound of Freedom? Can you get that one?
Sure we
You got
can.
that? Huh?
I'm sure we can. I'll look it, put up, but I'm pretty sure it's up there.
I mean, I haven't seen that one. That's that new one that come out on Rumble there.
Yeah. That's a buzzkill though, man. That's about fucking little kids getting kidnapped. and
Yeah,
shit.
it's,
Yeah, you're true. Yeah. That's
My wife went to see it. She said it was fucking awesome.
yep, they got it. Howard's Fun has fucking everything.
I watched
He has it there,
I watched an old classic the other night, a couple of weeks ago, The Bridge Over the River Kwai.
That's a good movie.
That's a great old movie, man.
Cheech and Chong Nice Dreams.
Huh. I like the original.
That's why we have trouble with movies.
Oh, that's that fucking Humble. He's
Pick up the
obsessed with
line.
that fucking Cheech and Chong, man. I bet he's wearing his Cheech and Chong t-shirt right now. Humble.
Well, I mean, I believe that we have villains movies we watched before. I'm sure we watched some of mine. Midwest, I've never seen a movie for him like Howard's movies suck.
We watched
Thanks.
one of those movies I suggested or something at one time.
What was that?
I can't remember. That was a year and a half ago. I'm getting old.
some spaghetti western.
What's that? What's the name of it?
You're stumped.
I can't think of the name. Stoned. How about the original Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds?
And
Yeah, that's an old movie. There's another old prison movie
a little cheesy.
that we have a failure to communicate.
Yeah.
With, Cool Hand Luke.
For the messed up ending.
About Bullet.
Great chase scene.
I like the scene with the girl washing the car. Prison gang's out there on the road and she's.
Gone in
out there
60 seconds. I love that.
washing-
Silly
washing
movies
the
I've seen
car.
1,000 times. Yeah.
Cool hand Luke.
Return to Planet of the Apes. Sci-fi, something sci-fi. Maybe. Since they're trying to.
Vanishing Point, the original. Oh,
Really?
yeah. I love that. Didn't I show that already?
We
Pretty
watched
sure I
that.
did.
Yeah, we watched that.
Vanishing Point,
Yeah.
we watched that, yeah, didn't we?
Yeah, we watched that.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I don't think Nuggy likes the older 60s movies.
Nuggy's not there.
He's
I
a
know.
Nuggy's a fuddy duddy, man. It's gotta be all new movies.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, I don't like them. I can't stand that fucking clown. What's his name? Vin Diesel. Talk about a phony fucking stage name, man. Damn. Guy's a fucking idiot.
That was always the trouble we had, is satisfying everybody with the movie.
Absolutely.
That was always the trouble we always went into.
Soylent Green. Now there's a fucking old fucking movie. That's from the fucking 70s disaster fucking movies, man. That was
1980.
Charlton Heston's in that. And who the fuck's his roommate? Is a really old fucking actor.
Wonder if you can watch Sequest still.
Oil and Green movie, 1973. They got it.
73, right?
They got it.
Yeah.
Howard's son is everything.
Watch The Exorcist.
Oh, fuck that.
I know you don't like.
I'm not a big.
I suggested the other day the Dud. We should watch that Dud movie.
The what?
It's the new release. It's terrorized by a dud. It's a horror flick. The Dud is called. Spirit comes back to haunt this dud.
Backyard
Only
Wilbur.
came out about 2 months ago. And we're not gonna watch
Backyard Wilbur Sluts 4.
But you gotta watch the first three.
Tropic Thunder. Well, we watched that too.
You guys ever see old Richard Dreyfuss movie called Let It Ride? It's a pretty funny movie. Buster Poindexter's in it. Couple of not what's her name? Meg Tilly's in it when she was like a young girl. She's like a fucking knockout in this movie. But it's a funny movie.
Let's go to Chaco's picks. See what we got in here.
So he put up this this preview. So next time we watch a movie, it's gonna come up with a 10-second da 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 charcoal flicks.
Scooby-Doo, Krypton
showed it
2.
to me
Oh,
last
what the
week.
heck's that?
He showed it to me last week. I thought
By
that's
Kids
pretty cool.
Armageddon. Why you?
Just start one movie. Pick any movie you just started. You'll see his preview. It's funny.
Jaws, haven't seen that 1,000 fucking times. Filmed in my backyard.
Is that Jaws?
Yeah, I was filmed right out of Martha's Vineyard.
What were those horror flicks where they built the house on a cemetery and the house was haunted and
Oh, like Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, yeah, the Poltergeist.
Hardcore. You're gonna have to put a video up before I'll admit you.
There's all those movies that, well, not all of them, but
You didn't fucking see him.
oh,
Barbie.
That came out, what, 2
Latest
weeks ago?
Indiana
A month
Jones.
ago?
I wouldn't even want to give that thing the fucking time of day, man.
yeah, they're all woke, all the new ones.
Yeah.
There's the ones we recently played: Top Gun,
What
Black
about
Adam, John Wick,
Go
God
in
of the
HD
Galaxy.
cams. We're going HD cams.
HD cam.
It's just down.
I got it. I know it. I know the site pretty good.
That ape movie, the one with the ape there.
Mega Ape.
Yeah, Mega Ape. Kind of interesting. What does it say in the preview for it? There's another ape movie down. That's the
Oh,
same thing.
damn. Sorry, Midwest. I admitted that guy. So you gotta do what you gotta do. I ain't working.
Who's hardcore?
Got a cam?
I see a hand.
I
See
see
a
a
hand.
Hardcore villain?
Oh, okay.
Hardcore buds.
The sun just went down, so I'm not gonna be able to get good images of these things.
We can see him.
Yeah, we see him.
I don't know, things like, I mean, there's my forearm.
Nice.
These are Jilly Bean by Blueberry Muffin. There's some NL5 Haze. Yeah, it's not gonna fucking pick them up worth the shit. But I got a piles of these ones going on around here. One's chunkier than shit. It's not showing the trichomes worth the shit. A little bit.
Are these outdoor or indoor?
Outdoor.
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 Yeah, you can tell.
And then these are my feral hemp plants that I'm breeding.
Those are chunky when the branches are leading.
It'll help. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those.
Yep, these ones they got some awesome flavors in them. I can't wait to see what my crosses end up like. But I mean, like, this is all one plant here.
Serpico. That's not a bad movie.
What is it?
Serpico.
That's an old
Probably-
movie.
Yeah, 73. So I'm looking at the 70s right now.
I mean, why don't you watch fucking Say hello to my little friend.
Scarface. Here's another one of these big donkers. Probably got 3 pounds on it, maybe do it now. Yeah, sun just went down. Sometimes I can catch it right away in time, but this ain't gonna do him justice.
You in Canada?
Minnesota. Sound like it. I'm not too far from Canada.
Minnesota, northern part of Minnesota.
We
Yeah.
watched Hooper already, Dylan.
Here's a plant that I was bored one day,
Lots of snow there, right?
and like this is a 6-foot branch, for instance. I took all the bud sites off and I twirled all the branches around each other,
Yeah.
and then this is about 8 feet up.
Dog Day Afternoon was the movie you were talking about earlier. And I have it. Say hello to my little friend.
No, it's not Dog Day Afternoon.
Well, I'm looking at the stuff go. I think that guy.
That's
Scarface. Scarface.
Scarface.
And these are where we get to the 9-footers. This one's got some really spindly buds, but she's fucking
You've said about 4 movies.
good hasher.
Boom, I said 25 movies. How about the Bad News Bears?
One flew over the cuckoo's nest. Not bad.
I don't know if we'll pick up the purple in this shit or not.
Oh, yeah, you can see
Yeah,
it
when
for
you
sure.
away from it, yeah. It's starting to come after.
Just the wrong kind of daylight. This one's got some more darker purple in her.
Revenge of the Pink Panther. Yeah, some of these fuckers movie that he has like Slapshot. You know, I remember that movie, but damn, 1970, Howard's got it.
Slapshot was a good movie.
Like
I
deep.
tell you, he takes pride in having, I told him what you said about, give your son kudos. I told him. And he lapped it up. He thought that was really good. He says, there isn't much, any movie that they won't be able to find.
Right. They got everything.
That's exactly, he says he prides himself on having that.
And the hand dug well to top it off.
And dug well, huh?
Oh yeah, and we flip compost by hand. Make compost extracts. This is like the last one. Oops. Oh, you can't really see how black this is.
You compost any manure in it?
Nope, not this stuff. I usually do when I'm on a larger scale, but this is strictly plant. I mean, there's this one right here is actually like a third of it is cannabis. Oh, there's that's actually wooden stuff. Like I took plants and chopped them up into little sections.
Yeah.
Because I had a pickup truck full of plants that were all seeded up that were on one of my friend's properties that I said I would gladly remove for him. And the rest of it's like burdock and alfalfa and wood chips. Right here, some FLJ, JLF, Jadon liquid ferment. My grandpa used to call it manure tea, even though there's no manure in it. It stinks like shit.
Crocodile Dundee, Cheech and Chong's. Well, Howard, I mean, Humble would like all the Cheech and Chong's.
All right. Well, that's all for my little tour. I gotta turn the phone back off.
Nice job, man. Looks good.
Yeah. Minnesota, perfect.
Yeah, I figure hopefully get another 2 weeks.
Oh, we go
Yeah.
hard up
Fingers
here.
crossed.
Indian summer's coming.
I'll go until October for sure.
There you go.
Sometimes we hit November. Throw tents over them even.
Well, the October is tomorrow.
Well, end of October is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, 28 degrees is kind of my magic number. Depending on the days up ahead and behind it. That can vary, but. But, well, thanks for the hospitality. Take her easy.
All right, man.
Cheers.
Peace out.
Cheers. That was unexpected.
Sorry about that, Midwest. I just clicked that button down there. I didn't,
Oh, I was texting him if he had a camera because I didn't see any.
Yeah, I heard what you had said. You show us something before you looked you up. I understand, but then I clicked the button accidentally.
That's okay.
At least it wasn't a dick.
Give him a wrench. So I just did, yeah, I didn't want no dick pics or
Yeah, the 80s suck, man. I'm looking through the 80s flicks that they have now on this. The 80s sucked. Terminator, not bad.
Terminator
Sunrise,
movies are
not
always,
bad.
I like the old Terminator movies. Those are always pretty good.
Three Amigos, not bad. So we get
You
down
know
to
what's
cheese.
good is too
Okay.
is is it not Alien? Isn't with all movies with the fucking alien like that?
Yeah,
In the jungle.
yeah. Predator.
Predator. That run was a pretty good series too.
yeah, I recycle all my root balls into the outdoor garden.
The Wild Bunch. Boy, there's old actors in that. Warren Oates, William Holden, Ernest Borgnine, Ben Johnson.
All in oats.
Warren Oates.
Warren Oates.
Yeah.
Back to the 50s.
I mean, I got a bunch of, it's a private thing. I got a bunch of porn movies here stashed somewhere I can.
I'd rather watch Godzilla, King of the Monsters, than fucking porn with old men.
And what?
I'd rather watch
that.
Godzilla, King of the Monsters, than porn with old men.
What are you talking about? Old men porn?
That's what Midwestern thought he'd get at porn to show us.
Oh,
Old man didn't hear that, did he?
Yeah, I heard it.
best modern Western movies. Let's see.
No, my wife just used to work at a movie gallery.
Oh, there's one for villain. The
No, I
Nun
got-
Story. The
All
Nun
sorts of- I
Story.
got all sorts of movies. So I don't like watching movies anymore.
The Django Unchained.
Audrey Hepburn. She's cool.
The Django, and I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
That's with the kid that was all messed up there. What's his face? It's a Tarantino movie. It's not bad. It's about the slave days. So it's fictional because it's a black guy goes around killing a whole bunch of white guys. But it's a good shoot 'em up movie. I thought it was kind of funny. Jamie Foxx, the name I was thinking of.
Do.
Many things. It's proof that despite the naysayers, we
Hey,
can
look
make
who it is.
progress on dealing with gun violence. Make no mistake. Sit down, you'll hear what I have to say. You think-
Sorry.
Yeah, Alien was good.
Yeah, Alien's cool.
The Django, I like the Django. Aliens really get, it's way old, man. That's what, early 70s, mid 70s. Put on something, man. It's getting to be 9 o'clock.
Yeah, better hurry up because it's almost my bedtime, so I probably won't even make the movie.
All right. What's up, Silk?
Just Silk, your turn, your choice for movies, quick.
Cheers, Phil.
We're down to Django or Aliens, what I think.
How did Alien get in there, man? Get the fuck out of here with the Alien.
Oh, I like Aliens. The Django then, huh?
I'd rather watch Predator than Alien. The original Predator, that was a good movie. But I'm good with Django, whatever you want to watch, man.
All right, I'll send out a movie night email. And use Midwest link here. So don't close the show down. It's gonna be this link.
Come back on.
It's what? Oh, that's right. It's your link too. I keep forgetting.
It's wait, but the link that he actually used, not the one I normally use. He set
What?
up a new one.
So we have to leave here or no?
No,
Oh, all right.
just the link that I usually use is the same one over and over, you know?
I see.
Oh, well, you might,
No big deal. No big deal. I'll send out the email and yell movie night and be here or be square. Okay, email sent.
All right. I go have a piss and make some popcorn, and I'll be right back.
What do you decide there, Midwest?
what's that, me?
Yeah, it's your show.
Whatever you want to watch.
Howard's son has every movie known to man. So whatever you decide, he's got it. and I can play it.
How would you have time to watch all of them?
You don't, that's the whole idea. I think he says he's got 11 terabytes or something. Some nonsense. He lives in a digital age.
Yeah, computers sure have come a long way since the 70s, so.
I have my Google Hub playing pictures beside my computer here. So this afternoon or this morning when I was taking pictures, the pictures are all of a sudden appeared on my hub.
All right, how about Alien versus Predator?
Okay, that means they're not killing too many humans then, at least.
It's a bit of a way.
You guys didn't make up your mind yet? Shit, I thought we were ready to rock.
Well, what's your choice?
Django or Alien?
Looks like
The first
Django, I guess.
Alien movie was outstanding with fuck, it had Sigourney Weaver. What a cast. There was several others that were great in that movie. And then Aliens, that was amazing too. Django was great. Django
right.
made me laugh though. That was what was I laughed during that.
All right, YouTube, I'm gonna sign out of here so Cope can decide what he wants to play.
Wait a second, what do you mean? Cobra can decide what he wants to play.
Why? Well, I'm just gonna get out of YouTube.
No, I know that. That's fine.
He's-
What do you mean?
why are
Cobra
you
can
putting
decide.
all that on me?
Well, you got to control, so
Oh,
you're the ultimate.
If we watch Aliens though, the second Aliens, I gotta say that was pretty funny. Oh, we're fucking screwed now, man. We're in some real pretty shit now, man. How'd you put her in charge?
there's so many here. Look at them. And Will Smith is the Django one, right?
No. Jamie Foxx is Will Django. Or is Will Django. Is Django. Jamie Foxx did a really good job in that movie. I don't know. I thought it was really good. And it was comical.
Yeah, laughing sounds good to me.
YouTube.
Peace out, YouTube. Or piss off, YouTube.
Yeah, I wish.